Hey guys, it's Jake here with Etrailer. Today we have a 2023 Audi A6 and we're going to be taking a look at and I'm going to show you how to install the Stealth Hitches towing package for their hitches. Originally with your Stealth Hitch, you'll get the standard package, which is going to be the hitch receiver tube, which is just for bike racks, cargo carriers, and accessories. You cannot tow trailers with it. That's what this kit is designed to do. The kit will include a ball mount, your safety chain loops, your 4 or 7 pole wiring, so that you can accurately get those lighting signals to your trailer. It's going to work the same way that your Stealth Hitch receiver tube accessory is going to work. You just reach up, release the knob, and then your accessory is going to pop right out, and then the back of our A6 looks just like it did from the factory. We are going to have a height to the top of the ball of 18 inches. You do want to keep that in mind when lining up the trailers that you're wanting to tow. To make sure that they're close to that height, you may have to get an adjustable tongue on the front of your trailer that can go up and down so that it matches that, so that you're towing your trailer level. The weight capacities for this hitch are going to be a max tongue weight capacity of 350 pounds and a max trailer weight capacity of 3,500 pounds. One little thing that they include with this kit, which I think is really, really cool, is that they include this little earth magnet that clips onto your 4-pole wire so that whenever you're not using it, you can either clip it here if you're not using it, or you can reach up in here like we've been doing and just stick it to the side of the hitch somewhere. I just think it's a really nice touch because otherwise you're having to try to stuff this wire in here and hope it doesn't come out. But you can definitely stick it here, drive down the road and know it's not going to come off. To begin our installation, we're going to start from the point of assuming that you already have your hitch installed. If you are starting from, maybe you got the vehicle and the hitch was already installed, you will have to take the rear fascia off. You can check out the installation instructions in order to figure out how to get that fascia off. But starting from the fascia being off, basically all you're going to have to do is take these 2 bolts loose, loosen the nuts up, and then slide your safety chain loops over top of the bolts on each side, and then run those nuts back down and torque them down to the specifications in the instructions. Now we're going to take this piece, you reach in on the inside, pop it out. We did pop it out earlier. Just know that this piece is attached to it. It's not just this silver piece. Now on our side rails, we're going to have 3 screws that are holding each one of them in. We'll take a T40 Torx bit and get those removed. Your instructions will say T30, but it is in fact a T40. Now we got our rail lifted out of the way. We're going to be doing this on both sides. We're going to have a T25 Torx bit head screw that's back behind this lever. Get that removed. Then what we can do is take a trim panel tool and we need to dislodge this side panel. So you come back here, there's a connector right up there. Pop this loose. And we're just going to pull it out a little bit to get it out of our way so that we can reach back here. On our driver's side, we're going to have this black rubber grommet. We'll want to pop that out, and I need to drill a 3/8 hole through it so we can pass our wires through. You're going to have your 4-pole and a big bundle of wires. The big bundle of wires and this box you want to keep on the inside of the vehicle. We're going to take the 4-pole, run it around here, and then this hole that you cut in your grommet, we'll just slide our 4-pole through there. Get that pushed into place. Now we're going to take our 4-pole that comes in our kit and get these connected up. We've got our heat shrink butt connectors that come with our kit. Get those lined up with the corresponding colors. Get them crimped down. Now to get the rest of our wires connected, starting with the red wire, we're not going to be using this. We don't need it for this vehicle. But the yellow wire and the brown wire will get connected on our driver's side. The brown wire is going to get connected to the white wire with a gray stripe, which you can see right there. You just kind of need to flip through the wires in order to find them. Make sure you use a good light so you can see them well. And then the yellow wire is going to get attached to the blue wire with a black stripe, which is right there. And then our green, black, and white wires we're going to trace over to our passenger side. We just left them loose for now. We'll eventually zip tie them up, get them out of the way. Make sure you run it behind this panel. I can't tell you how many times I've run it in front of this panel because it's real easy to do. But you Can't do that because it needs to be back and underneath this. The white wire we just grounded to this stud right here. The black wire you want to connect to your fuse holder, and then we just connected it to this post right here on the battery. And for your green wire, it is going to be connected to the black wire with a blue stripe. The blue stripe on this is very difficult to see because it's a dark blue. We're going to take our fuse, put it in our fuse holder. You want to make sure that's not in there when you make that connection, because if it's not a sure connection right away, the fuse may think something's wrong and it'll blow. But now that we've got that in place, we'll hook up a 4-pole tester and test out our wiring. Now we're going to roll through our basic functions to make sure our wiring's working properly. You can see our running lights are on. We'll do our left turn, our right turn, and our brake lights. Now we can just get our wiring tidied up. We'll get some zip ties on this wiring. I'm just going to zip tie it to this cable that's down in here. It'll stay out of our way. Want to make sure that we secure our box over here to our factory wiring with another zip tie. I'm going to take this, run it across the hitch tube here with a bunch of zip ties just to make sure that it stays safe and out of the way. Now once you get your fascia back in place, we're just going to take our accessory, whether it's the hitch tube or the ball mount, and we're just going to make sure it fits up in place. Got to make sure our handle is open. Our handle is open all the way. Our lock is unlocked. There we go. Popped into place just like it should. That's going to do it for a look at and installation of the tow package for our Stealth hitch on our 2023 Audi A6.